Yeah, we wanted it so bad. We wanted to win that game. We wanted to, with every inch in our body, and like they made more plays than us, down the stretch throughout the whole game, and but my teammates, as tough as they can be. I smile because that just shows how what we went through, and the things that we fought back, from being 4-5 to start the season, and I think that just goes to a testament of how tough and how solid we were as a group.
Caleb, I know going around the room, guys were kind of getting emotional talking about you and how you tried to will the team back and get a W. What does that mean to you, and what does this group mean to you?
My teammates mean everything to me. They've helped me so much grow as a person, as a player. They pushed me to be the best version of myself each and every day, and they never let me slip. Anytime I was down or out, or felt like I was struggling a little bit, they always comforted me, and I was doing the same because that's what teammates are for. That's what teammates are about. It's not just about basketball. Yeah, basketball is what we do, but it's not who we are. And the relationships that I've built over coaching my 2 years here at Arizona will last a lifetime. And I'm grateful to have this group of guys, and the coaching staff, and equipment manager, the training staff, everybody. I give all my thanks to them.
I don't know if you know, but you came within a point of your career high. Obviously, it's little consolation, but what does it mean to you to have had a game like you did tonight?
I mean, it's okay, but I would have rather win than have 0 points. I would have rather us win and I have 1 point, or 10 rebounds, 10 assists. But obviously we came up short. I gave it my all, and that's all I could ask for.
It probably won't be anytime soon, but when you eventually look back on this run to the Sweet 16, what do you think you'll remember the most?
Just how hard we fought, just the adversity we fought through to get to this point. People didn't even expect us to get here. Obviously we wanted to get past this round, but I just I thank God for just keeping us. Everybody was healthy. Obviously Big Mo, he got a big future ahead. He got hurt early on in the year, but I thank God for health.
And if you could offer any final thoughts to the folks back in Tucson, what would they be?
I love every single one of y'all in Tucson, man. I thank y'all for accepting me as a whole, and as a person, and I'll always have a home in Tucson for sure.
Thanks. I know it wasn't easy. I appreciate
Sure.
the time. Thank you. Guys, thanks.
For you.
I'm just gonna enjoy my teammates, my family, and we get back to Tucson and just rest my body a little bit, and we'll go from there.